Lady, lady,
Come on.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to tonight's main event. We have Mayo Hosko coming at you at 60 frames per second, 4K resolution, no sugar, no filler, just real whole egg. Let's get ready to Lego!
Hello, it's me, Mayo Hosko, coming to you at 60 frames per second in 4K resolution. No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg, and welcome to my channel.
Mayo Hosko, it's your boy, JP.
Real whole egg. Everybody say real whole egg. Real whole egg.
Real whole egg.
Real whole egg.
There we go. Capture that, Mayo. That's for you. That's for you.
Yeah.
Quick shout out to Mayo Hosko. Go check them out. Real Whole Egg, a really fun show.
Everyone say real whole egg at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
Real whole egg.
Sweet. I'll cap that and then add it to the intro.
That's kind of fucked up though. It's a little off-centered.
Real whole
egg.
eggs.
Oh, our timing was off, but
Do we go
that's
slowly
okay.
or fast?
I think that was fine. Is that fine, or do you want us to
Yes,
do it
because
slow?
I actually prefer it when people do it all out of sync because that makes it more authentic.
Yeah.
Everyone on the panel say it at the same time. Okay.
Oh, okay.
What are we saying again?
Real whole egg.
Whole egg.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Real
Whole egg. Close enough.
Real whole egg.
whole
Oh,
egg.
it's not gonna work because we're gonna be it's gonna be delayed. I don't know how we're gonna do this, Mayo.
Well, if you don't mind me saying, a little bit of no sugar, no filler, a whole lot of real whole egg coming up on these Fridays.
Hello, Miss Zambi here, saying real whole egg. Mayo Hosko channel. Go check it out.
Real whole egg. There we go. I don't know what else you want. Wait, why am I... Are you talking about like what goes well with Mayo? Also, how did you even come up with the name Mayo Hosko? Like, do you just love Mayo? I don't know.
Rolling into the chat, we got to give a shout out. No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg. Splat out. That's what I'm talking about. Mayo Hosko. 2 whoop salute, Mayo. Welcome to the jankiness.
For Mayo Hosko, I give you a real whole egg. Wait, where do all these other eggs come from? What in the name of the Emperor is going on?
Everyone make sure to send in your videos of saying real whole egg and I'll add you to the intro. Thank you.
What's the buzz?
Take it home with you.
I mean, actually working. Welcome to Real Whole Egg episode 60. I am your host, Mayo Hosko. Thank you so much for joining us today. It has been a very busy week. This is your Lego classroom, and Lego is the greatest toy in the world.
Yep, I agree.
That's how we're going to start these streams from now on.
Alrighty. I like it.
Okay, so off the bat, you guys are probably like, where the hell is RC? Well, unfortunately, he's a casualty of the hurricane. He doesn't have power or water. So, womp womp.
Yeah. Thoughts and prayers out to him and everybody else out in Florida right now dealing with that craziness.
And if you're a member of Briggsar's channel, then you know that he uploaded a members only video from his car while he was on the job for AT&T after he got back to work after they settled the strike, and he's dealing with a little bit of the hurricane too. Somehow it got all the way up to Atlanta, which almost never happens during a hurricane. But
exactly.
RC's had to go to his buddy's house just to take a shower, who does have power and water. So he's not here right now. So this is the first time since he was sick that he's not going to be here. But we'll just mark those out as rostered days off, shall we?
There you go. They won't go on his permanent record, will they?
Yeah. But in the meantime, we've got your boy Scott's Blocks.
Yeah, y'all got to me tonight instead. Sorry to disappoint everybody, but hey, here I am.
Yeah, and that's because this is the Lego Jungle Hangout. I've been thinking of a lot of different names, and I think for moments like this, the hashtag Real Whole Jungle would be appropriate.
There you go. I like that.
Yeah, so if you're in the jungle right now, then you have an invite to come on to the panel. Because I didn't know about the 5 Sunday policy, but from now on, every week that Clickin' and Brickin' does a hangout stream, we're going to do one too. I didn't know about the 5 Sunday policy, so if I had known, I would have done it last week, not this week.
Right. Well, hey, Mikey J, today Lego Team B.
Go through the chat and see who we've got in chat.
Hey, Cliff, how's it going, buddy?
And I realized what I need to do to get Streambot working. So we've got Mikey J, Team B, Never Too Old for Lego, Crimson Toaster, Clicking Cliff, who's going to be here on the replay. That's everyone so far. And don't forget to leave a like on the don't forget to leave a like on the stream. So also Mikey, you would know that via the Real Whole Egg chat you have an invite to come onto the panel, as always. So we're gonna do a couple things. Let's go up here. Actually, what we'll wait to do that after we take 5 seconds of silence for Kobe Bryant. Anyway, so we've got to do a couple things. Actually, no, a few things. Let's do those few things. So this is for Cliff.
Mayo is frozen on the stream. That is so hilarious. Look at him. Everybody's talking. He's frozen. Super focused, Mayo. Super focused. Look at him. Yep. If you move, you'll give us Lego.
And because you're on the panel, Scott.
PPP.
The weed.
Yeah.
And because Team B is in the chat.
Are you afraid of bees? They're only insects after all. I wouldn't care if hundreds were swarming around. I'd just blow smoke and make them buzz off. Buzz, 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 retorted Duck.
What's the buzz?
Yeah, so that's that, and hopefully we'll get Zissou up in here soon, so we can play his thing. And if we get anyone, and if we get any of the ACOB boys, we'll play their thing. And yeah, we got other cool stuff like that. And I've been thinking about a lot of stuff this week, and because the Hangout stream is where we can talk about whatever we want to talk about, I'll talk about those things.
Oh, snap.
Okay, yeah, I've just done that, and we're all done there. So I'll be continuing to build the Temple of the Golden Idol, and I'm here to announce that we may or may not get it finished. today.
Okay.
Yeah. So
how many numbers bags you got left?
I'm starting bag 9 right now, and I posted pictures that I finished bag 8 on my Pinterest earlier today.
Okay, so we are on bag 9 of how many?
10.
Oh, no shit. Okay, so yeah, dude, you're right. That's a good
Yeah.
chance that you will finish it tonight.
Yeah. And so building this on Clickin' and Wiccan and the Jungle has helped me get through it fast. I put out a message on my fan club on Facebook that my goal was to get this done before the end of the month, and I think I'll be able to accomplish that goal.
I think so, buddy.
Yeah. So someone go message Zisu that this is a hangout stream so we can play his thing. And for the first time in a long time, I'm actually sitting down because I'm back at the build table.
Nice.
So if you see sorry, if you see the screen, which you all are, sorry, I've got a tickle in my throat. It's something different. It's a city cam, not a mic cam, because I got the city back up running again, and so we can show off the city again, and it doesn't look like a piece of shit.
Yeah, it actually looks like a city.
Yeah.
It's not a city. Oh.
Yeah, it's a city that has much less clutter in it than it did a week ago because I rearranged the deck chairs on the Titanic.
Nice.
Or I should say the Louisiana Steamboat.
Right. There you go.
Yeah, it is on the march. It is on the march TV. Mikey J ordered the Wolfpack Tower. That's nice. Cliff will have to watch on the replay game.
Right.
RC is not here. He's dealing with the hurricanes, so that means we're not going to hear about RC's Viper. And but we're going to talk about other stuff. And anyone from the jungle or the Real Hoeg group chats has an invite to come onto the panel. So Mikey J, you're the only one in the chat so far that would meet that threshold. But if anyone else who isn't in those group chats wants an invite to come on, be more than happy to send one because this is a hangout stream.
There you go. The more the merrier.
Mikey says, with the new Wolfpack CMF coming, I need a proper base for the Wolfpack.
Hell yeah, dude. That looks like great.
I'm not the biggest fan of the Wolfpacks, to be honest, because they were really only. I think of them as cameo characters. I think of them appearing in other factions' sets rather than their own. I understand, Mikey. And hello, Johnny. I'm not sure what you mean by resumes, Johnny. 2-4, if you want an invite, just let me know and I'll send you one.
That would be awesome.
Hangout. This is a hangout.
I'm hanging out with you. Hangout.
Not until Zisu gets here, Johnny. So if you really want us to play the Power Disa, go message Zisu that we're live right now. I'm gonna go find our 2-4's Facebook messages.
Hey Dario, what's up, bro? Good to see you.
Hey Dario. Oh, he left the filler at the door because of no sugar, no filler. Nice.
Yeah. I always bring the sugar because I'm sweet.
Yeah, so I'm going to give you a pop a pop quiz. Scott, do you remember the 3 obligatory questions?
Vaguely.
Okay, so the 3 obligatory questions are: how was your week? Do you have any news? And did you buy any Lego? So you can answer them in any order that you want.
I'll try to answer them in the order that you gave them to me. My week was very busy. My co-worker / pretty much boss has been in the hospital.
Ouch.
He has to have a surgery, and he's got a feeding tube in him right now. And craziness going on. So my week was busy because I was basically working by myself all week. But made it through. I actually got off of work early today. So that was kind of nice to get up early on a Friday. And I remember the last question you asked me was, did I buy any Lego? And not this week. Maybe tomorrow I can make it over to at least the bricks and minifigs and get me some more parts for my road that I'm building. Because you know I make brick roads. So I want to continue.
You got that big mill project. And also we got 2-4 backstage. Let's bring him in.
Hell yeah. Hey, good to see you.
Mayo whole egg. How's it going, guys? Scott, Bricks, Mayo, how are you doing?
All right.
We're doing good. Well, today it isn't Real Whole Egg. Today it's Real Whole Jungle because this is the jungle crossover hangout.
Hey,
welcome to the jungle.
Hello, Zisu and Hoarder66. Okay, someone must have messaged Zisu because they desperately want us to play the Paradisa theme. So now let's play the Paradisa theme.
Paradisa, Paradisa, sun is shining all day.
Okay, I'll answer the 3 obligatory questions. My week has been above average because fly, eagles fly on the road to victory. Fly, eagles fly, go and touchdown 1, 2, 3. Hit them low, hit them high, and watch our eagles fly. Fly, eagles fly, on the road to victory. E-A-G-E-S, Eagles. Who that say the Eagles gonna beat them Saints? Who that say the Eagles gonna beat them Saints? See, I know what Who Dat Nation is.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So 2-4, I'm going to give you the pop quiz. Do you know the obligatory 3 questions?
All right.
No, I'm asking. Do you know what the obligatory 3 questions are?
No.
Yeah. So the obligatory 3 questions are: how was your week? Do you have any news? And did you buy any new Lego? I'm going to finish off and say any news that I have is that I got the tables to be level again. I spent an hour 2 days ago before lunchtime crawling under my tables to readjust the table legs because they had gotten a little bit off kilter after I moved house, and it was on my mind for a little while now. So we got that fixed, and I did not buy any new Lego because, like I said, I'm holding off for the space monorail in GWP in November. How about you 2-4?
Well, I didn't buy any Lego at all this week because every time I went to a place to buy Lego, it was the same stuff. We don't get everything as fast as everybody else does, right? Like here in Canada, especially my city, it's crazy that the shelves are the same shelves I've been seeing for the last month and a half. So, but I did start 2 new builds. I started Jetfire, Transformers Jetfire, and I'm starting this build today, which is the Architect United States Capitol building.
Okay.
But I thought all Legos were numbered, the bags. These have no numbers whatsoever.
That's how the architecture sets are, yep.
I'm so confused. I'm trying to find this 6 brick, and I don't see one in any of the bags or any of the 2 bags I just opened.
Oh,
so I don't know what's going on. But yeah, that's about it for me. I did get someone, though, that seen me on the news. They donated a small, like, little bucket full of used Legos that I have to go through. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wow, Dario bought 77 sets this week. That's a lot. They must have been. You must have got a good sale on a cheap set like a poly bag or something.
Right. Wow.
That's how Mikey built back in the day. No numbered bags.
Yep, that's how it was as in my childhood.
Yes, Johnny.
I never had them as a kid, so I'm new, real new.
Hey, nothing wrong with that, dude. Better late than never.
Yes, Johnny. The Saints did go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, how I want to lose to the Eagles. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. I'm just gonna rub that in the face of all Saints fans until they next win a game. Who did the Saints play this week?
Atlanta Falcons, bro.
Oh, well,
and
that's arguably the best rivalry in the NFC.
Yeah. Also, we have to go to Atlanta. It's in Atlanta.
Yeah, at the Mercedes-Benz because not only is it is it an NFC South rivalry, but it's also the rivalry of stadiums named. Actually, no, it's not, because it used to be the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, but now it's the Caesars Superdome.
Correct, Mundo.
So it's not the battle of Mercedes anymore. I guess Mercedes realized sponsoring 2 stadiums was too much for them, so they switched from the Saints to the Falcons.
Right, but also Caesars just recently came through and took over Harris, what used to be Harris Casino. So that might have to do with them getting the sponsorship for the stadium.
Yeah, a Harris Casino. Yeah. And I'm sure there'll be a lot of Louisianan trumpets at that casino. Porter says Lego stores should have enough parts to have a different assortment on the pad every week. Seeing the same crap week after week gets annoying. Welcome to my world. Johnny says, OMG, I need to be a little 80s girl, tea parties, little sandwiches, and Paradisa Lego.
Yeah.
Well, you'd have to be a 90s girl to be that, because Paradisa was sold from 1992 to 1997. Did I mention that this is now your Lego classroom? And say it loud with me. Lego is the greatest toy in the world.
Yep.
Because we're gonna myself and RC are eventually gonna get synchronized where we scream Lego at that same time.
Nice.
If not for the hurricane.
Yeah, man. God bless. And then what's crazy is that thing was still a Category 2 when it hit Georgia.
Yeah, which is quite alarming, which means it's stronger than normal. Now, I'm not sure how the categories of hurricanes work. Is it the lower number is the harshest, or is it the higher number that's the harshest?
The higher number, so a number 1 is not as bad as a number 5. Number 5 would be catastrophic. Number 1 is what we just dealt with a few weeks ago. But see, the problem is Florida has a lot of wetland and stuff. So that does not really slow down a hurricane when it hits it.
Yeah, with the Everglades and the swamps.
Precisely.
Which is why there's so many gators everywhere, and which is why, of all colleges, it's the one in Gainesville that's called the Gators.
Yeah, right. The inland city.
Yeah. And I gotta say that Florida football on all suits kind of sucks right now, because the Florida State Seminoles are in the toilet. The Florida Gators looks like their head coach is going to be fired. The Dolphins can't win in cold weather. Trevor Lawrence is stinking up the joint in Jacksonville. I think UCF have a losing record. Really, the only team worth caring about in Florida are the Miami Hurricanes.
Right.
So if you didn't know that Miami gets a lot of Hurricanes, then just go watch their college football team.
Mm.
Anyway, so what's going on up in Canada these days?
Weird weather from Florida. That's pretty much about it. Like, we're getting crazy weird weather. Usually it's pretty nice, but lately it's been cold. It's been the skies have been gray, but no rain yet, thank God, but it's coming. I know it's coming.
So are those skies a sky full of stars?
What's that? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Are those skies a sky full of stars?
What do you mean? I keep on hearing a whistle. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's my mic or something, but I didn't hear the last part there.
Are those skies a sky full of stars?
Oh, no, there's no stars. No stars whatsoever. Never
So
any
no-
stars where I'm at.
So that means Chris Martin from Coldplay is not in your sky right now.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. No.
But you know, there is a sky in my there is a star in my sky, and she's coming to my city in a little under a month. And because this is a hangout stream, we have no schedule because we're going to talk about whatever we want. And this is kind of sacrilegious as a minnow to do, but I'm going to start a rant, and I'm going to rant against the very person who I love and who I think is the voice of an angel.
This one is a rotten egg! Rotten eggs!
It's rant time. Okay, this is very rare, but I got a message for Mrs. Kylie Minogue here. Why isn't meet and greet in your VIP packages? If you charge $200 more for your VIP tickets, if that included meet and greet, I would pay that extra $500 and get you to sign my custom CD. Why? Why don't more bands and artists have meet and greet in their VIP packages? Fans are willing to prepare to pay for that. So that really pissed me off. Therefore, I will not be going to the concert. That was that.
Okay.
If you were at a San Francisco a gay club in 2003, you would know all about her music.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been to the gay club.
because she topped the dance charts on the Billboard back then. That's her most significant entrance into the American market because BMG Records otherwise screwed her over.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that leads to another rant.
This one is a running!
Rotten eggs! It's rant time!
Okay, this is directed to the remains of BMG Records. You got your comeuppance! You got bought out by Sony because you were a terrible record label and a lot of artists who signed with you don't like you because you screwed them over. And that was that. And Scott just dropped out. What do people say?
I agree with that.
Even though you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Mikey says, for real, many of the hardest sets I have ever built were the old 80s and 90s. The instructions were brutal and no numbered bags. I know that feeling. Hoarder says, last Friday my wall had 4 new parts and I did get 2 boxes, but they were just yellow and orange slopes and some orange jumpers and plates. Johnny says that Helen Hunt survived the hurricane. Yes, everything does grind my gears, Johnny, if I'm passionate enough to talk about it. And Scott's back.
Sorry about that.
You end up doing that quite a lot, don't you, Scott? You drop in, aside, you drop out and drop in. Like you said, we used to have Wolverines in Michigan, but not anymore. Never seen a Spartan though, outside of Lansing, that is. Well, all you have to do is go to Ann Arbor, and you'll see a whole bunch of Wolverines.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because that's in my opinion, the most electric atmosphere in the world is a Michigan Wolverines home game, particularly against teams like Ohio State. And so if there's anything anyone wants to talk about, either on the panel or in the chat, feel free to talk about it.
Well, excuse me. Circling back to Mikey J talking about the Wolfpack, I know that figure is going to be the one that everybody wants when the new CMF series drops.
It seems like every CMF series has ones for the army builders. Right now, with the DPD, it's the Paladin Dragons, and next series it's going to be the Wolfpack.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I looked at pictures of the leaks of what it looks like, and it's just as impressive to me as the original, which is not very.
Okay, you didn't even like the original too much then.
I'm that one guy who's not enamored by the Wolfpack because they don't have the lore built into them like the rest of the factions do.
Gotcha.
And I'm a sucker for the lore of the castle characters or the pirate characters.
Yeah, you want some type of...
The astronauts never had that much lore to begin with because there's so many classic space sets and there was so many vintage space sets. Because those who don't know, I draw a line between classic space and everything that came after it before Life on Mars. From Futuron in 1987 to Life on Mars in 2001, that's what I consider vintage space. From 78 to 86, classic space is classic space. Mikey says it's going to be like the Goat Herder, but worse. People want to army build as well, but that wolf is going to be sought after as well.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not trying to get a bunch, just a handful. I wonder if Titanium J will end up buying as much as he's done with the space figures. Probably not. Because, man, that guy has an army. But I was watching a Goldfire video about army building, and he said that he got into army building because he's a mock builder, and that's the best way to go about army building. TJ has said that he's army building a fleet of those vintage space characters in preparation for future mocks, which means in the future he has plans to build a bunch of Mtron, Ice Planet, and Blacktron mocks. Now, I actually have Ice Planet and the Blacktron sets. I don't need to make mocks, but I do.
Right.
And I'm missing something. Oh yeah, it's supposed to be a 1x1 brick that goes underneath here. Actually, hey. Oh no, there's also supposed to be a 1x2. Johnny says, CMFs are hard to find, they are so fleeting. Well, not if you look in the right place, they're not. Yeah. So, Will, if you're still out there, and Zisu, if you're still out there, you'll have invites to the stream via the jungle. It would be fun to finish this before the end of the stream.
Yeah.
And I've got my city going along. Weren't you going to place your new modular in your city, Scott?
Yeah, actually I have. I just kind of never made a video about it yet.
No. Well, you should do what you should do what Alex Nunes does. Make a video where you talk about, hey, I just built the modular, and then place it in the city.
Right.
That's what I'll probably be doing for the December city update, if I choose to build the Natural History Museum then.
Okay.
I'm not sure about anyone else, but do you customize the interior details of your modulars?
I like them, yeah.
Because I was thinking about, well, I was watching one of Shy-Time's videos about the modulars, and it got me thinking, because I don't really care about the interior details of the modulars, maybe there's some things I can change about those interior details.
Yeah.
Because I'm never gonna buy any light kit. So there's no advantage in having those pieces inside if there's no windows.
Right.
For you to peek through. Because compared to my skyscrapers, which have massive open windows, where it makes sense for you to see desks in them and computers in them, like they're working at a cubicle. It makes sense to have those details because they're in front of big, wide open windows. But with the modulars, when you get these really tiny windows and not a lot of light comes in, a lot of the details get wasted, in my opinion.
Yeah. Nobody really can see them, even if they try.
Unless you put a light kit in them.
Right.
and you use light kits, but for other things.
Actually, I don't use light kits. I buy individual lights and piece it together.
Yeah. Well, you buy lighting products from our good friend Bevan's Briggs.
Yes, I do.
And a lot of other people do the same thing because you're trying to build that train level crossing.
Yeah, I actually do have it all kind of put together, but I haven't hooked up a new power supply for it yet, and I haven't drilled a hole through my table so I can put the battery pack under my table.
Yeah, I've seen some people who have bought IKEA tables and ended up drilling holes through them just to run wires, and I'm like, that would probably be better suited for a custom table, not actual furniture.
Yep, that's why I did everything out of plywood and 2x4s. Because I knew I was putting holes in it.
Yeah, it was just easier for me to buy ready-made tables.
Yeah, and it also depends on your situation.
One day I would want custom tables so that I could have the water and the beach lower than the city itself.
Oh yeah, I would like to do that too and get some different elevation going.
Because that's what I've seen a lot of people doing. But traditional builders don't have any elevation differences.
Right, but I would like to change that.
Yeah, because I was playing around with and moving some stuff out of the way to put it back under the table, and I was looking at it, and I don't think there's enough space for another IKEA table, so I might have to look at a different size of table when I want to get my harbour in. Yeah, it might be a shorter table, but I'm not sure if IKEA makes any tables shorter than a meter in length.
Right.
If they have like a 2 feet long table, that might work better in the area that I have space for, because I wanna have a yard for the harbour, as well as the sidings that go under the crane to get cargo off of the ship, and have room for the warehouse so that bulk goods on pallets can be stored and forklifts can be running in and out, organising stuff, and also have one of those cranes, one of those mobile cranes that stacks the containers up. Have a little storage, a little shed for that as well. There's a whole bunch of details I'd like to get into a harbour. I think Jane has a really nice harbour. I'd like to do something like that.
Yeah, he does have a nice setup. Sure.
Because he's got that warehouse and the trains that come out to the pier underneath the crane, and he's got plenty of room for different vehicles to be moving cargo around. That's kind of what I'm inspired by, but also partly by Robin Hood bricks, where you have the warehouse at the back of the harbour, not just in the middle of the harbour somewhere.
Okay.
And you have stuff that looks kind of old and abandoned. Like a business used to be set up at the harbour, but it's not anymore. Hey Nate.
Hey,
just
Nate.
swinging by. If you wanted to come out, if you wanted to come onto the panel, you have the invitation via the jungle, because this is the hangout stream. And it looks like 2-4 is concentrating hard.
Yeah. I'm just trying not to make noise with all the bricks that I'm moving around because I suck.
Well, if there's anything that you wanted to add to the conversation, feel free to unmute your mic.
Yep, I will. I'm just listening to you, man. Like I said, I'm learning stuff here. Everything you guys say, I'm learning something, and that's valuable to me.
Right?
Which is why this is your LEGO classroom, and LEGO is the greatest toy in the world. Oh, I'm missing something there.
I don't know if I could sing like that.
That's just screaming. Yeah, and also I realized when I was finishing up the church mock that I forgot to add the steeple.
Oh no.
So I held off posting the last picture, and I'm gonna post it next week. I've got to edit one of my scheduled posts so that I can change the picture to be what it looks like with the steeple in place.
Oh, there is something I did do that I've never done before, and I tried my first Lego video game on my PS5 today. I tried the app for about 5 minutes, and it was just too hard to control with the phone controls. But I played Lego Jurassic Park for about an hour today.
Huh.
Nice.
It was pretty fun.
Right.
I'm not a big gamer, so like to play for an hour, that's a lot for me.
Yeah, I've never played any of the console games.
No. Well, everybody was asking me if I played them, and my answer was no. And they're like, just give it a shot. It's not something I'd regularly do, but I tried it. It was fun though. It's a cute little game.
Right.
But the one thing I didn't like about it is the story. You can't fast forward the story. I already know the story of Jurassic Park. Why do I have to sit there and listen to every single scene over? But it was all right.
Yeah, I don't like it when you have the story element of an RPG and you can't fast forward all the stupid little pieces of dialogue.
Well, maybe you can. I haven't figured it out or whatever. The last game I played was like Tony Hawk's #1 way back in the 90s. So like, I'm kind of messed for games.
There's a game I play every single day because it's a group effort, and there is no storytelling elements because I don't like games with storytelling elements. I like games that are strategy or world building. And so I see so many people playing RPGs, and I'm like, yeah, that's not for me.
Right.
Because the games I really like to play normally have a world ranking. And one day I would like to be #1 in the world once all the bigger players quit. Because I see people quitting all the time due to IRL. Because it's a time-consuming game.
Right.
And a lot of people give up the ghost because it's too much pressure with their real life. Does anyone ever feel like you can't build Lego because there's too much pressure in real life?
Sometimes.
I feel that a lot.
Yep. Just don't have time for it, you know.
One of the reasons why I appreciate Lego, and I'm glad I found it, is because of the pressure in my life. This takes me into another world where I can focus and drown out everything that's around me.
Hell yeah.
And in fact, I got to mute it now because there's some noise coming just right now.
And those are the people who use Lego for therapy. I use Lego for creativity. You know? And that's something I see more and more every day. And people come out and admit that they build with the Lego because there's too much pressure in life. But the way I build with Lego is I have a schedule, I have a quota, and I've got to do X, I've got to do X, Y, and Z to stay relevant. Because I'm concerned with the numbers. Other people just want to hang out in the community, and they don't care about the numbers.
And that's me.
I want to build relationships with people to get the numbers.
So you're just using me for numbers? I'm just messing with you, man.
I use everyone I talk to for the numbers. And those who I talk to on a regular basis, if I was to write them in an algebra equation, their x value would be higher than the x value of some random guy who I've never met, who I've never seen before, commenting on my YouTube video and saying great video, you know?
Right.
The human soul is worth more weight in gold than someone behind their keyboard who you've never seen before.
Right.
And if you don't like the snowflakes, or you don't like dealing with the snowflakes, then you can join the Congregate Church of Snowflake. Yeah. And so if you've been keeping up with my Instagram, then you would have seen. Then you're seeing that church coming together.
Sounding like a guru there.
A few people have been calling me a guru lately because I've been spitting facts.
Well, that's one of the reasons why I appreciate you. You don't pull no punches, you don't BS, you just say it how it is, and that's how I am in life too. I try to tone it down, but it just flies out.
That's someone I don't think I've seen before. Hello, Joseph Demito, saying what's up. Well, what's up is I'm building the Lego Indiana Jones Temple of the Golden Idol, and this is a hangout stream. I'm halfway through building bag 9.
Yeah, I had to pause there for a second. There was people screaming in the background, but yeah, I'm trying to practice control again because I don't like flipping out and saying how it is, because the truth honestly scares people because they're not ready to face it, you know?
Yeah. And some people play with Lego to escape from reality.
Well, you know, I'm glad that that lady gave me those bricks because I want to design my own things. And I don't want to do that with the sets that I got because they're so expensive already. But if I got like free Legos running around, I could use my imagination and build stuff. Like I've been an artist my whole life. I was a tattoo artist, I was a special effects makeup artist, I was a sculptor. So like it's been 10 years since I've done anything creative because I have so much nerve damage in my hand. But Lego's helping out with that as well. So now I can use my creative side and build something on my own as well.
And this is shaping up to be a quieter day than normal. So I think a lot of people must be out and about, or they are doing other things because of the hurricane.
Yeah.
Because this is one of, I think, this is my worst performing stream in a while now.
I'm sorry. Maybe if Richard was here instead of me, it wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah. See, we're just going to blame it on the hurricane. We're going to blame it all on the hurricane. And so hopefully some people come out of the woodwork if they want to talk about anything.
Right.
Yeah. But I'll be glad when I get this set done, because then I can move on to the Monkey Kid Megapolis. Does anyone have any of the Monkey Kid sets?
No, I never messed with it.
I like the Monkey Kid theme because they have good city buildings. I remember seeing a bunch of people buying the City of Lanterns, and they were building it on their streams, and I thought it was cool, so I bought it because I saw on the back of the box they suggested where you could take the shops apart and line them up all in a row to form a strip mall, and that's what I did.
Okay.
And I'm hoping that you can do the same with the Megapolis, and it has some references to classic space and some other vintage things that I'm interested in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to go and look at the box again to see what those references are. But I saw Matt Mellish building it on Twitch months ago, and that got me interested in the set. So I'm glad I bought it when they had the first go round of the Space Babies GWP.
Oh yeah.
That was back in March or April or something.
Hey, speaking of space GWP, I can't wait to get some kind of confirmation on how we can acquire that Spaceman tic-tac-toe game.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little tic-tac-toe game. It's gonna come, I think, with 9 orange, 9 white classic space. But it has not been confirmed if it's going to be a GWP or if it's going to be a Insider's Points redeemable item.
I wonder if it'll make it here, because some of the less impressive GWPs don't make it to my country. But apparently we have an excess stock of the Magisto's Magical Workshop. So right now in Australia, if you spend $320, you get that as a GWP.
Wow, they're bringing it back.
And they must have had leftovers of it in the warehouse.
Right.
because it's only, I haven't seen anyone else talk about it, so it must be just in my country.
Yeah, because it would be all over the place if they brought it back.
It's like when the British and American warehouses had an excess stock of the forest hideout.
Right.
And I was so disappointed that they didn't have that excess in my country, because otherwise I would have made enough purchases to get four more of that thing.
Yeah.
And speaking of all, I'm going to say two more things about GWPs. I saw that Brick Hive uploaded a city update today, and he put the money tree in his city. I remember watching Jastifer's review of the money tree and thinking to myself, hey, that's got some good foliage and the most pumpkins in a set I can think of. And so I bought that along with some other stuff to get one of my two Electron cruisers. And I kind of regret not making a purchase for a third Blacktron cruiser to keep one sealed.
Yeah.
Porter says, will the light up pumpkin GWP come with a big ass warning on the front of the box? Maybe, but what were you going to say?
Oh, I was going to respond to Will's question, but I kind of did that already. But yeah, I don't know what the price point is going to be for that pumpkin GWP, but I'm guessing it's going to be over $100.
Yeah, from the size of it, it looks like it's going to be one of those $20. It's a $20 set that if, because you know how Lego prices out the value of their GWPs, they used to be 25% of, so the estimated price of the GWP used to be 20% of the threshold, but they've changed that in recent years, like with the House of the World.
Yeah.
Because I really don't like the House of the World, or the candy shop, or the stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because not only are they micro scale,
right,
but they're just dust collectors.
Yep. Just something else to try to collect the whole set of, and no thank you.
Porter heard it was $120.
That sounds about right. That certainly sounds about right.
In today's climate. And we're not talking about the hurricane climate, we're talking about the economy.
The economical climate.
Yeah. Because if you wanna learn about those Canadian taxes, go ask Macro Bricks. And if you want to learn all about the petrodollar, go ask him. If you want to learn about fractional banking, go ask Hive. If you want to learn about the small country tax, go ask me. Because there's a formula. There's a formula to calculate the small country tax. And unfortunately, by Lego standards, Canada and Australia are small countries. Germany, England, and the US aren't. And there's a lot of stickers for stonework in this set. If I show it right here, there's a lot of these types of stickers in this.
The A-frame cabin set that I'm building from Funhole has a whole lot of stickers on for it.
I'm seeing a lot of people reviewing Funhole sets right now.
Yeah, man, it's a decent price. They come with a light kit, and the quality's not half bad, man.
I'm seeing less reviews of fantasy and more reviews of Funhole right now.
Yeah.
And that's because through targeted marketing, they're now just as big of competitors as what Blue Bricks are.
And on their way to being as big of a competitor as Mega Constructors.
Yeah, because I don't think it'll take too long for them to surpass the mega brands, actually.
Or at least come real close to them.
Because of their aggressive marketing with influencers.
Yeah.
And every time I see someone who I'm subscribed to building a Funhole set, I just don't watch the video because I just don't care.
God.
I really don't care about people's Funhole and fantasy reviews. No matter how much I like the person who I'm subscribed to, I'm just not going to watch it.
Right.
Oh, I just realized there's one of the stickers in this looks like almost looks like a caricature of King Kahuka from Islanders. That's cool. So I'm going to finish this bag. And then with the comment.
How did they even come up with the name Funhole? Like, that just sounds wrong anyways for a toy.
Yeah, I know.
Like, what were they thinking?
Well, to their credit, it is a Korean company. So it might mean something different over there, or it might translate different. I don't know.
It's a Canadian company? I'm Canadian. It don't make no sense to me, brother.
Korean, not Canadian.
Oh, Korean.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it was like a messed up abbreviation, like fun for the whole family. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe it got lost in translation because a lot of times it does.
Yeah, or like fun for the whole world or something. You know?
Fun as a whole, maybe. I don't know. You never know. You never know.
Yeah,
but
anyway.
I like I've gotten 7 of these Transformers, and it's from a company called Your Bricks. Have you guys heard of that one before?
I don't think so.
No.
But they come in this black box. It says Your Bricks, and the set doesn't come numbered or anything. You just gotta dump the pieces. But I find that their bricks are really tough to get together and super tough to get apart. It's really ridiculous.
Yeah, but usually a common problem with off-brand is the clutch power is too strong.
But I kind of like it because they are robots that are standing, and they gotta have tight joints and stuff like that. But getting them to snap together, it's nothing like how when I was doing the Razor Crest or I forget what the Dune ship's called there, but that one, it's missing pieces. It's missing pieces. Those feel amazing, even though they're not the real deal. But it feels just as good as these Legos that I'm playing with right now. But the Your Bricks feel tight, like they don't want to come apart.
Yeah. Which, like you said, it's not a terrible thing until you make a mistake.
Yep. Thank God that I finally figured out what that was for.
Oh yeah, that thing does come in handy, buddy.
And I just found out from this book, actually, because it's showing pictures right here. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's showing the pictures of what it does. I thought it was some just weird Lego piece that was coming in my sets.
Oh no. Gotcha.
Paul says if someone buys me the sale barge set, they can have the lightsaber and the pumpkin GWP.
Right. Yeah, what's funny is some of the creative things that people do with those brick separators, because us as Lego collectors have hundreds of them, and we're always trying to figure out some creative way to use them.
Yeah, I'm not interested in any of the Star Wars GWPs. I'm not interested in stuff like the light up pumpkin. I'm not interested in a lot of the creator style ones. I'm interested in the vintage style ones. And so fortunately they don't produce as many of those per year, which is why I don't feel compelled to buy direct from Lego a whole bunch.
Okay.
Shipping to Canada sucks.
Because that means I can just wait for them to go on sale at a department store.
Well, that's what my budget can afford, is the Legos that are on sale right now. Other than that, I buy off of AliExpress to get better at it. I want to get better and get more familiar with how the instructions go. That way, if there's some new technique that they did to make a certain thing, I can use that when I actually start creating my own stuff.
Oh, right. Right.
Like right now, it's all about gaining that focus, learning how to build. That way I can create something better by learning these techniques. And I've dived into pretty much everything so far, the car technique stuff, the Star Wars stuff, Dune, the Transformers that I've been doing, stuff like that, IG-80 or IG-12, I think it's called, with little Guru or whatever his name is there. But everything is teaching me a little bit by little, and also listen to Mayo's other videos and streams. I've watched his stuff a lot, so I actually fell asleep watching your stuff last night.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I try to be a Lego classroom these days because a lot of people have called me a quote-unquote a guru, whether I like that name or not, because there's a lot better people who could give you information than me, but those people don't watch those people.
Well, it's not that.
Otherwise, they would not be calling me a guru, because there are much better gurus out there than me.
Yeah, but the way that they explain things isn't direct to the point. You're more direct to the point. That's what I like.
I try to cater to the lowest common denominator. Because I gotta admit, a lot of my viewers are simpletons.
Well, Mayo, it's getting late for me, buddy. I got stuff to do in the morning, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to call it a night.
Yeah, where can we find you on social media?
You can find me on Instagram and YouTube. Scotchblocks is the name, Lego is the game. And you can find me also every Monday night, 8 p.m. U.S. Central Time, with 2 Cajuns and 1 brick with my friend the Cajun Yeti.
Nice.
Now, enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you, Mayo. You too, buddy. Glad I could come hang out. It was nice chilling with you, and getting to hang out with you too. Never too old. So
yeah, it was nice to meet you.
Yeah, same here, buddy. Y'all have a good night, and I will catch y'all in the next one.
Goodbye.
I got peace.
And we'll be doing another hangout stream this time next month.
Nice.
Always at the end of the month now. Unless the month has 5 days, has 5 Fridays in it.
So what time is it over there in Australia? You're in Australia, right?
Yeah, 11:45 a.m.
Oh wow.
I wake up earlier. I wake up earlier than what I want to start these streams.
Wow. Well, yeah. It kind of sucks that you're on everybody else's timeline and you're not on your own.
Yeah, because those are where the numbers normally are, but the numbers have not been here today, and because there's nothing particular we want to talk about because it's a hangout stream. I'm going to be finishing this stream much earlier than what I otherwise would.
No problem, because it's already here where I'm at. It's 10:16 at night, so hence the light. And unfortunately, I'm still rebuilding my studio, and I'm still stuck outside.
Yeah,
But-
and unfortunately, compared to streams in previous weeks, this stream has been a piece of shit.
Well, a lot of stuff is going on in the United States, like some stuff that doesn't matter to other people, but like they're the majority of people on right now.
It's because of the hurricane.
Yeah, that too. But yeah, it's been pretty crazy all over right now. Like we're even getting the hurricane end of it, like the dark clouds. Like last night our sky was pink. It was weird.
People are acting differently right now because of the hurricane.
Yeah. Well, I know my country will send money over to them, like always. Anytime a country's in need, Canada sends money or people. But yeah, this is what I got done tonight so far. I don't think I'm going to build any more. But at least I got the base done without having numbered bags. I pretty much dumped every bag in that box except for these two. And these came not in a bag. So every architect set is not a numbered bag.
Because
even the newer ones?
Because there's not enough pieces in there to justify it.
Ah. I did see something weird in this box though when I was going through it. There's like a little statue. Is that like a one-off piece or something? Just for this set? There he is.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Oh, that's not a statue. That's a nano fig.
Oh, now I can see it's a little Lego guy. That's cool.
Yeah. They use the nano figs in architecture sets to look like statues.
So I could literally, well, I might try to paint that.
I've painted Lego before.
So when I was on the Lego site, I seen something, make your own minifigure, but it's not available where I'm at. Is it like offline completely, or is it just offline for Canada?
It's the minifigure factory, and it's only available in certain places. And it's hard to do it online.
I think I'm gonna have to do a trip to Niagara Falls and go to their Lego warehouse that they got there, if it's still there. All right, I think I'm gonna have to get going because I see fire trucks and stuff coming. It's just gonna get loud in my neighborhood right now. But
I've got 50 pieces to go myself, so I think we're going to cap this at 90 minutes.
all right, Mayo, thank you again for having me on. I appreciate it. I'll continue to watch and grow and learn from you, and hopefully we can do this again sometime. And any advice you want to give me, you know how to reach me. And thanks everybody for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe to his channel, because you know what happens if you don't. You're going to step on a brick in the middle of the night, and it's going to hurt really, really bad.
You betcha.
Have a good night, brother. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Yeah. So clearly the world does not have time for me right now because of the hurricane and other stuff going on in life. This is one of those streams per month where people are just too busy. And we normally have one of these per month. Because lately we've been getting a fair amount of streams with double-digit viewers. And Chris has been working. Hey, Chris. And this stream, we haven't even reached an average of half of that. So when I'm finished this bag, I'm gonna cut my losses and enjoy the rest of my day today. Because I've got busy plans with the AFL Grand Final, which is Australia's version of the Super Bowl. And I'm gonna have fun watching that. But to keep the Lego party going, when I'm done here, I'll get you to raid over to 4 of Brick. So I think we have to build 2 of these Technic frames. I'm not even gonna reply to the comments today. We're gonna do that next week because we didn't get that many comments, but we did get some comments on my latest city update. So thank you to those people. And I've got a busy weekend ahead of me, doing stuff to get my check from the government. And unfortunately, my co-host was a casualty of the hurricane. So this stream was doomed from the start because he had to go to his friend's house just to get power and water to have a shower. So this stream was doomed from the start because of that hurricane. We'll all blame the hurricane. Oh, I did something wrong. Yeah, I did something wrong. Let me fix that. So if you've also been victim of the hurricane in some way, let me know, because I hope that you're doing safe wherever you are throughout the hurricane. Hopefully the hurricane goes away quickly so you can get back to your normal life. Whoever you are and wherever you are in the world, wherever you are in North America right now. Because the hurricanes are no joke, just like how the cyclones are no joke. The typhoons are no joke. don't know why I put this on upside down. Let me fix that. Okay, and then this flaming, where does this flaming go? Goes on here. And I think it's supposed to go into these blue pins back here. So let me clamp that on. Actually no, this is supposed to move forward. Oh yeah, that goes on like there. There we go. And this snaps in for a rear support. Ugh. Get yourself snapped in. There we go. That's snapped in. Oh, Spanish gold's washing up. Nice. Oh, you're also Floridian. Well, I hope you're dealing with the hurricane okay. We've got a few more. Oh, wow, that's a light brick. Oh no, so that's on page 10. Oh, and Briggstar just uploaded a members only. I'll be watching that after the stream then. And there's some other builds that I need to put on somewhere. I think I missed something. Yeah, I missed something earlier. Let me go and build it. There's another little buildable stone head that I forgot to put on. Sorry, Chris. You said if I lived in Florida. I got you now. It's crazy that remnants of the hurricane has made its way up to Canada. That's crazy. Because the sky has changed as the weather has moved north. Ah, that goes in there. It attaches via one of the snot bricks. For some reason, I have a spare tile and a spare brick and a spare vine piece. I have no idea where they go. Okay, the vine goes here underneath the left pillar of this top structure right here. But where does that tile go? Where are they putting on tiles? Okay, so that was the 1x8 tile. But what about 1x6 tile? That's where the 1x4 tile went. And yeah, that's where the two of them went. Yeah, I can't find where they would have put that. And also there's a 1x3 plate. What? Yeah, I'm not seeing where those went. I'm not seeing where those went. Yeah, I have no idea where those go. But anyway, that was bag 9. And I really can't be bothered to build bag 10 right now, just because the atmosphere of this stream, and I'm kind of tired right now. I'm kind of tired. I want to go back to sleep for an hour. But anyway, that's what it looks like so far. So let me flip the page to bag 10 so I can put my sticker sheet in the instructions as a bookmarker, and I can close the instructions and I can rotate the temple around so you can see what it looks like in the flesh. There it is so far. Just angle this up ever so slightly more. So you get the boulder mechanism right here, where the boulder falls down. You also get this door that goes up and down. You might just be able to see the top of the door going up. Then this vine, or this little tree branch spins, so you can use the whip action. And then on this side, this little thing goes up and down. You might barely be able to see it, but not all that well. So that's the end of bag 9. I'm going to build bag 10 on my own time, but I will be building it before the end of the month. So who do we have in the comments today for this quicker than normal stream? Clicking Cliff, Johnny G, Dario, Zisu, Hoarder 66, Scott's Blocks, who was on the panel, 24 was also on the panel, Big Nate Weeks, Joseph Demito, Chris McWicker, and that was that. So this was the first ever Real Whole Jungle crossover hangout. We will be doing this every week from now on when Clickin' and Brickin' does their hangout. So hopefully we'll grow the attention towards this and make it more of a mainstay event, so that we can grow it to include a bigger variety of people from the jungle. Anyway, I'm gonna mute the music. I'm gonna turn off the music. I'm gonna say thank you for watching today's stream. It is appreciated. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. And I'll see you on my next live stream, which as always is at 9 p.m. Eastern on a Friday night in North America, which is 11 a.m. Eastern on a Saturday morning in Australia. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for supporting Mayo Hosko Media. Your viewership is very important to us. Tell YouTube you like us by smashing the like button. Let your thoughts be known in the comments down below. Never miss out on any more LEGO content from us by hitting the subscribe button and ringing the notification bell. Stay tuned for live streams every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern in North America, and monthly city updates on the last Wednesday or Thursday of every month. If you like Minecraft and gaming streams, follow us on Twitch, Mayo_Hosko, no capital letters. Twitch streams every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern in North America. To be in the know, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at @real_Mayo Hosko. Have fun with us on our Discord server. Friend us on Facebook and join the fan club group. For business inquiries, email us at mayohosko@gmail.com. For historical inquiries, check out our website. For special community perks, including behind the scenes, voting rights, and early access videos, become an investor today by pledging to us on Patreon. Links in the description. Watch this video recommended to you, or check out this playlist if you missed any previous videos of the same genre. This has been Mayo Hosko, and I am a fan of old LEGO. #AFOOL.